Hello, it's that time again. It's Friday. It's 11:30 by my watch, and I'm making a video again. That seems to happen every week. So I just got back from seeing a really awesome play that my friend Steven was in. It's called A Lion in Winter, and it's by, I want to say, Joseph Goldman. Let me double check that real fast. It's James Goldman, sorry, James Goldman. And it's about Henry II and his three sons, Richard, John, and Geoffrey, his wife, Eleanor, and his mistress, and also King Philip, because, of course, if the French aren't in there, it's not a play about the British. It was a really good play. It was all about the three sons all want the throne, unsurprisingly, and originally, like, John is the king's favorite, but Eleanor, who is a queen in a castle somewhere, apparently Henry had her locked up, wants Richard to succeed for the throne, and Geoffrey wants Geoffrey on the throne, and he's the best character, incidentally played by my friend Stephen, who is evil and conniving and doesn't really care about anybody else, and he really just wants the throne, while everybody else is, hindered by those little emotional ties they have to the rest of their family. It doesn't say so in the play, but I did some research, and I found out in the end, Richard allies himself with Philip. Oh my God, it's the French and British together. Anyway, so Richard allies himself with Philip, and they attack Henry, and Henry's defeated, and he stays with his son Geoffrey, who apparently was illegitimate, and he dies, and he's recorded as saying, "All my real sons are the bastards. This is the only one who's proven legitimate." So I don't know. This happens to be the King Richard that we all know from Robin Hood, who is apparently not quite the character that he was in our story, which is kind of sad, but unsurprising. I mean, if you think about it, he did go off to the Crusades and slaughter a whole bunch of people, which is not the benevolent king we know him as in pop culture. So, I had a really good week. I had an amazing Halloween. We had a party down in Solon, the basement, and that was a lot of fun. My friend Douglas did magic tricks. And we just hung out and everybody got to show off their costumes. And then we went to a party organized by the Inner Residency Council, so for all the residences, at a club, and we danced until 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was so much fun, and I had the best time of my life, and I was completely exhausted because, of course, it was Monday night. But I didn't have class until 11:30 the next morning, so I was good, and it was a lot of fun. I ended up dressing as, this can sound a little geeky because, of course, it's me. If you've ever seen, there's a show called Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which is about John Connor when he's a teenager. Anyway, so he's protected by a Terminator in the form of a teenage girl named Cameron Phillips, who is played by Summer Glau. And as you both know, Summer Glau is the most amazing person ever, whether it's as River Tam or a Terminator or anything else. She always kicks ass. And so it was a lot of fun. I was her. I did all this makeup on my face. My costume was mostly just like a shirt and jeans. But I put like tin foil on my face, and then I bought like liquid latex and I made it look like scars, and I bought liquid blood and I put it all over my face so it looks like my skin has been scraped off to reveal the metal beneath. And I will put a picture of that at the end of this. Actually, probably in the middle of this. I'll put it right now. See? Doesn't it look cool? Anyways, so that was a ton of fun to do, and it was fun to go all out on a Halloween costume because I haven't really done that before, and I got lots of compliments, and people stared at me very weirdly because it looked like I had lost the fight with a car. NaNo is turning out to be a lot of fun. I haven't written my today's quota, so I have to do that, and it's probably going to take me a while because as I know where the story in general is going, but I'm writing this one scene, and I can't quite seem to write it the way I want it to go, and so I'm stuck in that, which is very frustrating. NaNo seems to come in bursts. Like you have a moment and then you write like 500, 1,000 words, and then you have to kind of struggle for the next 300 as you try and figure out where that momentum is going. But it'll be fun, and we should definitely do a Skype sit-in because I think that'd be really funny. At the moment, I have a whole NaNo playlist, and it's full of all sorts of random music from the Lord of the Rings soundtrack and, 500 Miles to Mumford & Sons and the rock bands and Queen, and I've got, all sorts of stuff. And so it's always really fun to listen to because I never know if it's going to like pump me up or like make me want to be more introverted and describe the characters and their motivations versus the action. So that's mostly what's been going on this week. It's been a little tiring, but I had an amazing time and my Halloween was awesome, so I hope your guys' was too. And I'm writing and I saw a play. All in all, it was pretty literary week. I feel, very posh, well-educated. I see plays about Henry II of England. Of course, it would be better if I had remembered at the beginning of the play who Henry II was, but there are so many Henrys. It's just impossible to keep them straight. Anyways, I'll end here, and yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.